Hello and welcome to Module 2. I hope the first one at least gives you some acquaintance with the concept of philosophy and the major branches. And we're now getting a chance to move into the study of logic, which is both a tool as well as a area of study. We can actually study it more just sort of like a mathematician might study, trying to find all the prime numbers and other things like that. And so it can be studied almost purely on a mathematical or a theoretical basis, but it also is very much applied. It's how we as humans think. And so this entire module is kind of looking at the nature of reasoning, how to make arguments better, how to do that. And so we kind of want to do it more from the practical approach of how we can use it in our everyday lives. But I say that with the idea to keep in mind that, you can also study it more on a intellectual or just a serious level. But we're going to kind of look at how you construct arguments, how you evaluate good and bad premises, value versus factual statements, things of that nature. We'll take apart a few arguments, kind of do a little bit of that kind of stuff, learn about fallacies, and all of it's very practical. Now, this one goes until September 14th. You have 2 weeks to finish it. That can be both a blessing and a curse for you. If you wait to the last minute to do everything, you're going to be in a pretty tough spot because you're not going to have a whole lot of time to get everything finished. At the same time, it also gives you a little more time. You can sort of focus on things a little bit more, at your own leisure, and you don't have to worry about rushing through everything. Now, there is one assignment in this unit that's kind of a fun one. It's a video assignment where it's the discussion boards where you make up a fallacy and you videotape it. And you can do, I do ask you put these either on something like Vimeo or YouTube. If you have a Gmail account or a Google account, you have a YouTube account by default. You may have never used it, but you do have one. And you can post videos, you can tape them on your phone, and then you can just post them straight up there. You can also post them to the discussion board. The only problem is it takes up a lot of space on the server at the college, and they can be very burdensome and play very slow and not well. It just becomes very difficult. It's a lot better if you simply were to save those to YouTube or some other video sharing software. As far as those go, it'll be a fallacy. It might be something like, you could just sit there and read into your phone or whatever, into your video camera. You could just read something like, my friend Bill, we should never trust him. He's a cheating SOB, saying that. And that would be an ad hominem fallacy, and that would be one way to do it. But, I kind of would like for you to do something a little more fun. These don't have to be long. They're just sort of a chance for you to kind of interact with people through a different medium, as well as to show off a fallacy. And so, if you were to go out and, pretend to be a politician and, kind of get a podium and make up a little podium with a box in your kitchen and have your mom videotape it, you in a tie yelling at the crowd or something, doing an appeal to the people, that would get you extra credit, would get you extra points, and it would definitely be something I'm kind of hoping people do. Take it out of the box, think a little bit more, and have a little bit of fun with it. All right, as always, don't be afraid to ask questions if you have any. I'm here to help, and I hope you will send me your questions.